All right, we're recording. Pace meeting on what is it, June 13th already? Can you believe that? Um, so this is hey, look, Michael's here. Hey, Mike, you're muted.
Mike
Still
and
muted.
Duncan.
Basically, because I'm just getting back into this saddle, I wanted to kind of hand it to Mike or somebody who can cover what we've been doing over the past couple of weeks, or at least since the last meeting and where we're going, and then. I guess I could start out by saying that I'm going to try to get that Zoom link set up this week so that we don't have to rely on this WebEx, which clearly is fantastic. But I'm running into some issues. Oasis is helping me with that so that I can log in and set up the meeting and do all that kind of fun stuff. So that will be happening. And then I think anybody who logs into that meeting will be able to start it. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I've also uploaded all the recordings that I was behind on. So we should be up to date on that. Maybe they're still processing. I'm not sure how long that takes up over on YouTube, but I did that today. And
There's a flood of them on the
obviously,
Slack channel, so I think they're all there.
oh, cool. All right. Awesome. So they're in the Slack channel. I posted them to YouTube, also to that channel there, or that playlist, I think they call it. Otherwise, that's it. You know, I had an RSA last week. I know the week before that was the other event I can't remember the name of. I'm sorry about that. CAW, I think, something like that. And I heard that that went really well, which is also great. So I don't know if anybody wants to pick up on any specific topics. Mike, if you had a specific agenda that you wanted to cover.
Hey, nothing. I don't have a specific agenda, but it was Duncan's event technically. So Duncan, if you want to kind of give the rundown for those that weren't there.
Sure. So again, I think it was successful. I was a little bummed because I couldn't attend personally myself. I had to attend virtually because I just literally gotten out of the hospital. But I think it went well. Pace got I'll call it significant chunk of the airtime of the event. It was a cybersecurity automation workshop is what the CAW is for. And Pace obviously has a big play in cybersecurity automation. There was a lot of connections made between both people and companies and groups that hadn't been made before, some of which, again, I think to Pace's benefit. There were, I'm going to call them Pace vendors present. There are people who make either overall systems to do with posture assessment or piece parts that are parts of a system that would be used for posture assessment there. So I think sort of everybody seeing everybody else there was good. There is a web page for the workshop, and there is a results section to it that I would encourage all the people that did present anything at it, of which several are on this call, to go ahead and do pull requests or make changes to the website to show those results. And there is a section of the results page that's sort of by, again, I don't know what to call the alphabet soup that is, Pace, OpenC2, Sticks, etc. But so I think I don't even remember what I call them. I think I call them standard interfaces or something. But anyway, there is a section that is specifically for Pace results that at the moment is currently empty. And if you count on me filling it out, it might not get filled out. So I would encourage, again, people who were present and did thought there was value, particularly to Pace from the workshop, if they could put that in that particular section, it would be appreciated. With that, I'll shut up and ask if, well, again, Dual, well, actually, many of the people on this call now looking at the list, we're at it. So if any of you guys want to chime in, feel free to chime in. Over.
A question for you, Duncan. We'd emailed back and forth about the structure of those interface technologies pages. I hadn't seen whether or not there was any updates to that, and I was holding off on.
Back. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, it was because there'd be too many files in the main directory. If I combined the sort of 3 different ways of looking at results in one place, I made those 3 subdirectories. And when I did that, I just screwed up and forgot to include them in the links. So based on your email, I went back and fixed it all, I believe.
Okay. I'd been holding off on adding to the Pace and OpenC2 pages until I was sure you had done that. So I can dive in and take care of that.
Yeah, and I know the directories are there. There
Right.
might be empty files there, or there might even be missing files. So I still might 404, but I don't think so. I think the files are actually there. But yes, the missing links at least got fixed.
Okay. And what I'm mostly going to do is write a handful of words and point back to the HII result page, which I just linked in the chat.
That works for me. So is the HII page updated now? Great, thank you for doing
Yeah, there's good stuff there. I think it's beautiful.
All right, and then now I can, and of course, you guys can yell at me because I haven't done anything on the S-Fractal page yet either. I'm still not entirely over all my health issues, which on a separate note, I got to fill Mike and Dave in on Wednesday because I may or may not be there because I got to go to the hospital again tomorrow. But anyway, so yeah, Abdul, I don't know if you've done your section yet. I still have to do the S-Fractal one. I don't know if the NSA is going to do a separate one or just ride on the HI ones. But yeah, if we could get more of those filled out, it would be great. But Dave, if you could do the PACE one, that would be great too. Over.
Duncan, so on that note, I mean, like, do you want, when you say that, like, I'm done my section, do you want me to merge somewhere? I'm not sure what the process is over here.
Yeah, so if you go to the website itself, there's a results section that you can click on and see what some others have done and see sort of a bunch of blank ones yet because there's still ones to be done. One of which is actually a specific spot for you, I think. Let me jump back up to the. Yeah, under the contributing companies, agencies, universities, there's an individual section. So I think you came in under the individuals, if I recall right.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you go ahead and change. You're the only individual, so you can go ahead and change. I mean, you can write it in a way that would allow others to stick in, but pretty sure that page can be all yours. But yeah, so you can just edit that page or just do a pull request against that page with what you think you contributed, what use cases you're related to, what takeaways you got. Go ahead and brag, say good stuff.
Sounds great. Okay, I can take a look at that.
Hey, it's Mike. I'll just note as well, you guys maybe have already seen, I believe it was you, Dave L., who started sending out notes to some of the different mailing lists that we participate in, obviously Pace included, letting everyone know that we're still here, we're still working, as well as we are still happy to try and do some interoperability testing since we didn't get to do as much of it during the event. Sorry, got distracted for a second. As much as we would have liked at the event. So just wanted to let everybody know that. I believe Dave Lemire added details into the email, but I'll let Dave Lemire add anything.
Sure. Basically, my team wrote up a blurb suggesting that we're more than happy to do interoperability testing with any interested party over and beyond what happened at the call. And that blurb's been posted to our Discord Plugfest channel, the general channels on OpenC2 and OCA Slack, and the OpenC2 PACE and Cybersecurity Automation Workshop Coordination mail lists. So, broadcast far and wide.
In case you're wondering why you hadn't seen it like I was, it's because it like came out like minutes ago. So you got to go look at your email right now.
Yeah, we figured everyone was taking a break between being at the call and then plenty going to RSA last week. So starting fresh now on Monday.
All right, well, I will commit to be one of those that will take you up on your offer, but probably not for a couple of weeks. I gotta go through some other stuff first.
No, totally understandable. I mean, I think we just also see it as an opportunity to kind of do some more of that awareness and adoption to what PACE is trying to work towards within the group. So hopefully some people are willing to come sit here and work with us and continue to advance some of those OpenC2 profiles or anything else that we develop here within these meetings. So I don't think this is, I see that as kind of part of just our regular PACE efforts here within the group, since we do have the ability to be open and work with everybody.
Oh, one more, this is Duncan again. One more thing I will throw in that I should have said to begin with. For those of you that couldn't attend the workshop, the 3 of the 4 keynotes are available as recordings. You can find the links again in the results section of the workshop webpage. And of particular note to PACE is all 4 keynotes mentioned how PACE was a good thing and was needed. I think Chuck Brooks in his keynote gave a sort of vague, hey, he expects this stuff to be required by the government within a year or so. And Neil Ziering, who obviously matters a lot what he says, when I put him on the spot to pick a date, he actually picked fiscal year 24 as he expected this to be in the procurement recs for fiscal year 24. So, and mentioned space, he mentioned SBOM, but he mentioned in the context of PACE specifically. So again, hopefully that lights a fire under everybody doing more in this area, because that's not that far away. Over.
Awesome. So it's actually really good news. Okay, any other topics that anyone has at this point? Okay. So if there aren't any other topics, then let's try to reconvene next week. I'll see if I can do a better job. Maybe Mike, you and I can work on an agenda or something like that. And we'll figure out what we need to do to keep moving forward. I'll take a better look at the project plan and all that kind of stuff, and we'll see what we can get done.
Yeah, and as long as you got the Zoom stuff up and running by next week, Adam, I'm happy to kind of help
Okay.
keep the meetings moving if you can't make it.
Yep, cool. Sounds good. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm working with Claudia on that. I'm just there's a technical issue that she has to work through on the Oasis side, so I'm just waiting on that, and then that'll keep rolling. I expect it to be done this week, but you never know. So
Yeah.
worst case, we fall back to this again. No big deal. And well, actually, next Monday is a holiday, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. It is a holiday,
Yep.
so we will. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So 2 weeks then.
So then, yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks, I guess. Cool.
And again, it's a U.S. holiday. This international group,
Yeah,
but I'm
US
fine.
holiday, correct.
But you guys will put out a notice or something saying next week is canceled because of the holiday.
Yes.
Great.
Thanks, Duncan. Awesome. All right. Well, with that, I guess I'll stop the recording and we can adjourn. And you'll have a great week. See you on the list or elsewhere.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks
Cool.
all. Take care. Bye.
All right. Bye.